Welcome, YouTube world. Welcome to Netta 27 Sports Channel. My name is Amin, and today is July the 9th, and today I'm talking football, NFL football. As y'all know, Baker Mayfield was recently traded from the Cleveland Browns to the Carolina Panthers this week that just passed. And today's topic on this video is Shannon Sharpe a hater? Is Shannon Sharpe a hater? And the reason why this video is entitled that particular caption is because for the last 3-4 months, Shannon Sharpe, former NFL tight end, Hall of Famer, has been running his mouth constantly, slamming Baker Mayfield, getting personal with Baker Mayfield on his show with Skip Bayless, Undisputed. And obviously he has um, a personal dislike of not only Baker Mayfield but other athletes as well, who he continuously criticizes for no reason whatsoever, other than just straight up personal hatred and jealousy of those particular athletes, and Baker Mayfield in particular. And Shannon Sharpe, like I said, has spent the last 3-4 months running his mouth, constantly saying, "Oh, don't nobody want Baker Mayfield? Don't nobody want Baker Mayfield?" Knowing all along, all this time, the Carolina Panthers had interest in Baker Mayfield. All this time, the last 3-4 months, it's been in the media, it's been reported the Carolina Panthers were always interested in Baker Mayfield. But yeah, he constantly gets on his show with Skip Bayless and runs his mouth and just straight up lies. Just lies about Baker Mayfield. I'm gonna do another video on not only Shannon Sharpe, Skip Bayless as well on their show. As far as the media taking personal shots at athletes, you're entitled to your opinion, but be honest about your opinion. You know what I'm saying? Don't make it personal, and don't lie like Shannon Sharpe does consistently. Don't lie just because you don't like somebody, or just because somebody don't fit your narrative, or they may not be in your age bracket, or they may have told you something to your face behind the scenes that embarrassed you. Be a professional. If you can't be a professional and be honest, get the fuck off TV. Get the fuck off TV, man. We're tired of hearing you gas bags run your mouth and make up shit that's not true. You know what I'm saying? And once again, I was proven right this week when the Carolina Panthers acquired Baker Mayfield from the Cleveland Browns for a conditional fifth round pick. So now, as we now know, Baker Mayfield is a Carolina Panther. Once again, showing Shannon Sharpe don't know what the fuck he talking about. Once again, showing Shannon Sharpe is unprofessional and very ignorant. Once again, wrong once again. Shannon Sharpe, wrong once again. Now, Baker Mayfield had to give up some money. He's guaranteed, I believe, 18.5 million. So he gave up 3 million. Well, he'll be getting paid 15.5. 3.5 million dollars of that money will be in incentives. Um, Now, does this make the Carolina Panthers a better team than last year? I believe so. I believe so. Uh, Statistically, it is proven that Baker Mayfield is a better quarterback than Sam Darnold. Always has been a better quarterback than Sam Darnold. If I'm not mistaken, and I generally when I get my stats, I go to statsmuse.com whenever I go look at stats. I don't believe Sam Darnold in one season has ever thrown over 20 touchdowns. Over 20 touchdown passes in Sam Darnold's 4-year career. He has yet to throw for over 20 touchdowns. Baker Mayfield has done that 3 times out of his 4-year career. 20 plus touchdowns. 3 out of his 4 years in the NFL. Baker Mayfield has thrown 3 out of his 4 seasons. He has thrown 20 plus touchdowns. Now, what Shannon Sharpe likes to do with his little slick self is run his mouth and say, "Oh, since 2018, Baker Mayfield has thrown the most interceptions in the NFL." Well, that may be true, and I believe that total is 56. But he also has thrown over 95 touchdown passes, which is almost a 2-to-1 touchdown to interception ratio. I want to repeat that again. Yeah, he may have led the NFL in interceptions over the last 3-4 years with a total of, like I said, I believe 56. But he also has over 95 touchdown passes in those 4 years as well, which is, like I said, a 2-to-1 touchdown pass to interception ratio as well. See, that's something else that Mr. Know-It-All Shannon Sharpe didn't disclose to the public when he went on his little rants about Baker Mayfield. He didn't disclose that to y'all on his TV show with Skip Bayless. He didn't disclose that. So, having said that, Baker Mayfield is clearly an upgrade over Sam Darnold. It's no cap. The stats don't lie. The stats back that up. We can all go to statsmuse.com. We can make the comparison throughout their careers. They've been in the league the same amount of time. Stats don't lie. Numbers don't lie. People do. Some people anyway, like Shannon Sharpe. But anyway, going forward, I think it's a good move for the Carolina Panthers. He's obviously an upgrade over Sam Darnold. I just hope that him and the coordinator, Ben McAdoo, who came, I think his last job was with the Giants when he got fired, I hope that they can coexist, because I hope Ben McAdoo realizes, even though he was critical of Baker Mayfield coming out of the draft, I hope he realizes his job is on the line as well as his first year offensive coordinator as the Carolina Panthers. So he needs to lose a little bit of his ego and what he thought about Baker Mayfield, and he needs to make this work, because Ben McAdoo's job is on the line as well. First year offensive coordinator, Ben McAdoo. He got something to prove, and whether he likes it or not, he's on a hot seat as well. So he got Ben McAdoo, offensive coordinator for the Carolina Panthers. He got something to prove too. So you better make this work with Baker Mayfield, even though you said what you said about him coming out of Oklahoma during the draft, 2018 draft. So Ben McAdoo, he's on a hot seat as well, and he need to swallow some of that ego and make this relationship with Baker Mayfield work. So what I see Baker Mayfield, if not starting, he will be by the third game for the Carolina Panthers. And I'm going to be honest with you, I expect the Carolina Panthers to make the playoffs. The Panthers have talent on their team. When Baker Mayfield was in Cleveland, he didn't have a top wide receiver like a DJ Moore. He did not. Donovan Peoples-Jones is not better than DJ Moore. I'm sorry, not even close. So he has a top-notch wide receiver. Robbie Anderson is okay. He's a deep threat, but he ain't nothing special. So, but he does have better talent. Christian McCaffrey. He's one of the top 3 running backs in the league when he's healthy. That's a question mark right there. But defensively, they have a lot of playmakers defensively on the Carolina Panthers. I do watch a lot of their games because I live here in the Carolinas. So I watch a lot of the Panther games. So they got good talent on the defensive side as well. So I expect the Panthers to be at least a wild card team. If Baker Mayfield is healthy and plays most of the games, starts most of the games for the Carolina Panthers, I expect the Panthers to be a playoff team. I really do. I expect them to be no less than 10-7, because that team does have talent, and now they have an upgrade at quarterback for the Carolina Panthers. One more thing I wanted to mention that Shannon Sharpe stated on his show, I think it was Thursday's show. He kept bringing up the stat that said Baker Mayfield last year, during his games in the fourth quarter, Baker Mayfield only completed 51% of his passes. He kept bringing that up. Oh, he only completed 51% of his passes. What he said, like fourth worst, next to fourth worst in the league. Okay, that's cool. But he was hurt. He was hurt most of the year. He's playing hurt. Skip Bayless brought up the fact that, hey, look, he was hurt. Skip Bayless brought up that point as well. And then Shannon Sharpe had the nerve to say, oh, well, if he's hurt, that's his fault. You are expected to perform well even when you're hurt, which is bullshit. The culture in the NFL, and Shannon Sharpe should know this if he's being honest, but since he's not, let me run it down and give y'all some honesty. When you're in the NFL, you are expected to play through injury. Every player in the NFL knows that, regardless of what your position is on that team, whether you're offensive line, defensive line, secondary, running back, don't matter. Management and the coaching staff, they expect you to play through injury. They expect that. That's NFL culture. That's a known fact. And Shannon Sharpe knows that. So when Skip Bayless brought that up, that Baker Mayfield was hurt, he responded, well, he shouldn't have been out there. That was Shannon Sharpe's response. He shouldn't have been out there. First of all, that's not the quarterback's decision. It can be his decision, but Baker Mayfield is a gamer. All right, that's the coach's decision. That's the coach's decision to take out a player from the game if the player is ineffective or hurting the team chances of winning. That's the coach's decision. That's not the player's decision. That's why the coaches coach and the players play. The coaches have more authority than the players. So that's a coach's decision. And Shannon Sharpe should know that. But he probably does know that because he's not very honest. He won't tell his audience that. But that's how it works in the NFL. Everybody knows that. Every NFL player knows that. That's facts. But anyway, if y'all like this video, please hit thumbs up, subscribe. I got some more stuff coming. And I've been away for a little bit. But I'm back, and I will be coming out with some more videos going forward. So hit the like, hit the subscribe button. If you agree with the commentary, feel free to leave any opinions or comments. Just be respectful. That's all I ask. Thank you once again for coming to Net to 27. My name is Amin. I'll see you again soon. Peace.